and welcome out to a stream. I am Paladin Null. This Morrowind. Yeah. So I figured we would probably continue the. Okay, that's enough of that. I figured we'd probably continue the Thieves Guild quest line today. Which I believe means we are headed to. Ooh, it is very bright out here. I believe that though that means that we are headed straight for Aldruin again. I think that's where the last quest I had was. Thank me for getting the pillow book. So let's see if there's anything else that I can do for them. And it's the storm. Was it Aldrin that yeah, it is. I just need to remember how to get to where I'm going. And the storm has gotten me. And this storm is dummy thick, and the clap from its dust clouds keeps alerting my senses. Overloading them so that I can't find where I'm actually supposed to be going, which is that building right there.
I know you.
Hello.
Sarah?
I updated the visual quality on my end, so while you guys may not see any difference, you're absolutely standing in the middle of the. Please let me be. I'm just gonna have to go around the long way. There we go. Good job.
If there is anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
There's another book I want you to fetch for me. It's called Withershins. Another client wants us to find a copy of this book for him. It's not for sale, if you know what I mean. I've heard that Miles Gloriosus. I was trying to make sure that it wasn't just Gloriosus over in Andis Trade House in Margon has a copy. Off to Margon again. Seems like every other time that we do a quest for this game, it's to head. I need you guys to just get away from me. Just let me pass. That's all I ask. Just let me go. I literally have to jump from here to here to get around those guys blocking the entranceway. And to get to Margon, the fastest way to do it is just to travel via Siltstrider.
Why walk when you can ride?
My thoughts exactly. Let's see here. Where are we going? So I need to head to the trade house, which I believe is going to be somewhere around here.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
It's not the big building, because I think the big building is it's like a temple or something. Yeah, it's the shrine. I don't need the shrine. I need the trade house. Maybe the trade house is up here. Or you look like a trade house. Yep, and it's trade house. Okay, so I need to get Miles Gloriosus. You're not Miles Gloriosus. You've got some fancy shoes on, though. It's too bad you can't steal things off of people's bodies. Nope.
Your actions show promise. What do you want?
Oh, this has the same layout as the other place. As the rat's place. Korma eggs. Oh, korma eggs do. Oh, large korma eggs do more than just restore fatigue. Interesting. They also weigh a shit ton for their size, so I'm not really interested in picking them up, but an interesting concept nonetheless.
I greet you as a friend.
What an interesting... Okay, here's Miles.
Ah, welcome. What may I do for you?
Is it any of these books? Nope. I suppose just asking him about the book is probably not the correct way to do this. Well, now that I know where he is, I'm going to keep his door open.
Worthy of my knowledge. You may speak.
And let's see about, let's see here. Amulet, no, not silence. Not the bone charm, not the chameleon ring. I think the ring of surrounding is still my best chance to, as far as travel goes. Well, I could also use my actual invisibility spell, which would be better.
Ah, welcome. What may I do for you?
I'm still chameleon, so I need to go into here and yoink that. Sick. Apprentice slot, or any lockpick, really. Let's try journeyman lockpick. Oh, my crime has been reported. I don't remember the last time I saved, so that's a mistake. This is definitely not where I want to be. Yeah, I think the Fanlorn save is a lot closer to where I was last. Oh boy. So I have to go through all that again because I forgot to save before I fucking picked a lock chest.
If there's anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
You're in good company, friend. Welcome.
Oh, well, that's my fault. Let's do it all again. It is so hot in my apartment right now. I have the AC set to like 69. First off, nice. Second off, like I have my apartment set to like 69 degrees inside, and it's still
We make a special trip
melting.
just for you.
And it's because I've been running my dryer all day because I've been doing laundry. And boy, oh boy, does it heat up my apartment. Like I have the tube set so that the heat's supposed to go outside, and it does not go outside. I just melt all day, every day. But hey, at least this time we're visiting, it's not burnt. At least it's not covered in. I blanked. At least it's not covered in dust. Ash. Ash is the word I'm looking for. That is the building I need right there. I can only recognize it from the side. I actually can't recognize it that well from the front. Please don't block me. Hey, they didn't block me this time.
I have a feeling that you and
Where
I
is that
are
slave?
about to
Blessed
get
we
very
are.
close.
Back on track.
Ah, friend. How does the day greet you?
And mark on.
We make a special trip just for you. Say low, Brian.
You can hear the wind and everything's turning red. I think we're about to enter into the very beginning of a dust storm. Maybe the weather's hard-coded. Maybe it's always supposed to get to bad weather then. First off, autosave. Second off, I just went the long way around, I bet.
Actions show promise. What do you want?
Nothing that you can provide. Okay, I am currently hidden. Let's try this again. There it is. And 50 gold for myself. Goodbye, sir. I need to start working on my alterations so that I can get those, so that I can... Like, I just slide backwards.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Don't stop. I need to get to the Salt Strider. I need to work on my alteration so that I can start casting long range, like unlock spells. That would make this a lot easier. I could be a full-on magical sneak thief. Which would make up for the fact that in this game, people don't go to sleep. Like, other people in this game do not go to sleep. It's just not a thing they do.
Sarah.
I got your book. Oh, not training, sorry. Withershins. Yes, here it is. Got my 1,000 gold. Advancement. I am now Fanlorn the Bandit. I need to do more jobs. Got a Dwemer Spider we got some Dwemer Spider Centurions from a friend, and we got Estoril who can fix them up, but we don't have any scrap metal. You can find scrap metal in most Dwemer ruins. I wish I knew a better place to get some, but I don't. We need 4 pieces of scrap metal to be on the safe side. But you don't need to try and clear out a Dwemer ruin. Just run in, snatch some, and get out.
This is a wondrous encounter.
Well, it's lucky that I already have.
there something I
I've
can do
already
for you?
cleared out at least a Dwemer ruin, or gotten close to clearing it out. The one just outside of Balmora.
If there's anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
An honor, to be sure.
Welcome.
Alright, let's see here. I'll wait until I get close to before I start pulling out my, before I start pulling out any, potions. I need a potion of enhanced speed is really what I need. This game can look really nice sometimes. Like, I understand the overall graphics are not the greatest. Like, yeah, it's very polygonal, but, like, there are times where this game can really, really look nice. And an update to, like, the mesh or something like that would be... Or either an update to the mesh or, like, a 4K texture pack would make this game look, like, a million times better. And I'm looking into finding one and downloading it and, like, putting it in here. I just gotta work on it because currently I don't have one, nor do I really feel the need for one, but I could really prove that this game has what it takes to be a continued good game. Because most first-person games of yesteryear don't hold up. They really don't. Like, go back and try to play GoldenEye today, and it just doesn't work. But Morrowind does, and I would say, for that matter, Oblivion does as well. Oblivion holds up really well. It's obviously a little bit more esoteric in comparison to Morrowind, but simultaneously, like, that's not a deal breaker for me personally speaking. Or not Morrowind. It's a bit more esoteric than Skyrim. Skyrim is definitely like a more modernized version of these games, so like it's not the end of the world. But personally speaking, I don't like Skyrim in comparison to Oblivion or Morrowind. These games just feel like Skyrim feels better as far as like the actual gameplay goes. Like the actual way that you move and the way that you feel feels more modern and, you know, generally speaking, feels better. However, Morrowind and Oblivion are more fun. And at the end of the day, I think that's like a million times more important than if it plays well or not. It may play a little bit jank, but... Oh, there's one scrap metal. But at the end of the day, it's still a better game than Skyrim. Like, I would still prefer to play this or Oblivion than I would to try and pick up Skyrim again today. And I think that speaks volumes for the quality of Bethesda games over time. Because I would also argue that Fallout 3 was okay. New Vegas was the best in the franchise. And then 4 is, once again, probably the best feeling in the franchise. And I'll admit, I'm probably one of exactly 3 people who really enjoyed the base building aspects of that game. But I did enjoy the base building aspects of that game. But if you didn't, boy howdy were you in trouble, because that was the only thing that game had going for it. Like, everything else in that game was here's a big massive open world with nothing to do in it, and here's exactly like 4 quests that are like the hallmark, show your friends this is what this game is about quests. And then after that, it's just boring nothingness. And like, congratulations, you bought Skyrim. Congratulations, you bought Fallout 4. Can I use that hammer right now? Does any of my stuff really hurt? Eh. Might as well. There we go. Just use it up. But what I would like to see out of the next Elder Scrolls game, whenever it comes out, if it ever comes out at this rate, is definitely, I would like it to be a bit more of a departure from what we've seen so far. Like, so far we've seen that these games have been getting like easier and easier, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, I don't want it to say that like making an easy game is bad and that it should be a tough game. Like, that's not necessarily the focus of this rant. The focus is more so that it's the iPhoneification of the franchise, the Appleification, where they are making it, and I understand why they're doing it. They're dumbing down the overall systems to make them easier and easier for newcomers to the series to get into the games themselves and like get used to them, and make it easier to explain without getting like people getting lost. Like, if you told somebody today, hey, go back and play Morrowind. Oh, and by the way, stamina means everything, and if you don't have a high enough stamina at any given point in time, you can't do anything. So you best believe, there's my other 2 pieces. You best believe you need to just spend all of your time collecting stamina enhancing things. You want to make sure that your fatigue gets as high as you can get it, and if you're not carrying about 1 million fatigue potions on you, get used to walking, because running is going to cost you stamina as well. Like, people would fucking balk at that, and rightly so in a lot of ways. I think that's probably my least favorite part about this game. But simultaneously, if you told somebody today who's a big Skyrim guy, and you were like, oh yeah, I mean, Skyrim's cool, but there's literally a spell that makes you fly in Morrowind, they'd be like, what? Why'd they take that out? And their response is, well, they wanted the games to have, like, they wanted the games to feel nicer, so instead of actually having that in them, they wanted the game to look pretty so people would want to buy it. So everything is loading zones, and since everything is loading zones, it makes no sense that you should be able to levitate over a castle wall. So they took that out in Oblivion as well, because Oblivion had the exact same problem. In fact, you can actually bust that in Oblivion because you can increase your acrobatics, and if you increase your acrobatics high enough, you can jump outside of bounds, inside a city, and there's an area out there that you can stand in, but the area that you can stand in outside the wall is completely and totally empty.
Oh, greetings.
Because they never planned on anybody being able to get out there. So you kind of have to, you have a push and pull of, well, yeah, the areas in Morrowind are not as pretty as the areas in, say, Oblivion or Skyrim, but I can fucking fly in this game if I want. And suddenly, like, the biggest, most annoying part of the obstacles in a lot of Bethesda games, getting from point A to point B, can be circumvented because you spent the time to level up your alteration enough to cast Levitate. And it takes skill to do so. Same thing with, like, I would even say in Oblivion, starting with Oblivion and then also subsequently Skyrim to an even greater degree, there is a problem with being able to basically make your character be everything. Like, you can, with time, make your character impossibly, like, strong from the very beginning of the game in, like, pretty much any skill. And even if they're not good in the skill, they can still use it.
Stolen my heart.
They can still use it, but it's not that good because, you know, damage values. In this game, if you're not skilled in a specific item type, weapon type, whatever, you just can't use it. You straight up cannot use it. Okay, let's see here. Bosmer like me has some fine arrows. Eindel, a Bosmer like me, has some fine arrows, the Darts of Judgment. Eindel has 4 Darts of Judgment. They're very rare arrows made in my home province of Valenwood. Eindel is a guard at Lilith Manor in Aldrun. If you find the darts there, feel free to use them, but the guild will pay good money if you don't want them. Let's see what these Darts of Judgment are all about.
Outlander, what do you need?
Please speak. What do you think of our city, Outlander?
Let's figure out what these arrows are all about, but yeah. But yes, things back to, sorry, I get very off track as I try to talk and play games at the same time. Things I would like to see out of the next game would be, don't dumb it down. Bring back mysticism and make it useful, because there are plenty of reasons why mysticism can be useful. I mean, the most common one that people talk about is its use in soul trapping, and they go, oh, well, we just made soul trap a conjuration, whatever. Which, in Skyrim, that makes sense, whatever. They got rid of mysticism. But mysticism is more than just soul trapping. In this game, it's things like absorbing spells, I believe. Like, all sorts of different mysticism spells exist, and they're all really useful in this game. I believe, like, it's the difference between alteration and mysticism is forces acting on forces outside of yourself, and alteration is acting on forces inside of yourself. So if you don't want to make that at least 2 different schools, bring back the mysticism spells inside of like alteration or something, and just make alteration this is the enhancement skill. Bring back telekinesis, because telekinesis is cool. Even if it's not as broken as it is in this game, it would still be useful to have in a lot of situations. Bring back levitation. I think I've talked about levitation enough. Let's see here. Have the option to choose how you want an enchantment to be affected on an item. This is a big one for me because I started with Oblivion, because in Oblivion you could cast, or you can cast magic with your hand, or you can
What is it?
I'm looking for a wood elf. You can either cast magic with your hand, or you can be under a constant effect using enchanted gear. Pretty cool stuff. In this game, you can cast spells from your spell list that you have as enchantments.
What do you want?
That's really cool. But I don't want to be able to cast a feather enchantment because I've got a shield that has it. I want my shield to constantly be casting a feather enchantment. And so the question there becomes, how do you do that? How do you balance that? And I think it's pretty easy to balance. If you want something to have a consistent effect, in the same way that you can choose in this, touch, target, on hit, on cast, all that stuff, there should be an option to just, choose constant effect or when used. And they should specifically be for apparel items that you're enchanting. If you're enchanting like a sword, obviously it should either be on hit or choose cast, but you should not be able to just have it constantly affecting your gameplay.
Why are you here? Do I know you?
Instead of all of that, you should be able to choose. Okay, these are swords. These are blades.
Can we hurry
Where's my
this
guy?
up?
I would assume maybe he would be in the guard section, but I don't see him. I am in the right manor, right? Yeah, the Lilith Manor. Bosmer Archer in this manor. But oh yeah, so to make it balanced, if you have it set for a casting of an ability, the effect should obviously be very strong. If it is not set to a cast, if it's set to enchant, the effect should be relatively minor. Like if I'm using a petty soul gem to setting it to cast a fire, or not cast a fireball, but like cast a shield, then the shield should be stronger than if I have it set to, you know, just make a shield. Or like to, you know, to act like a shield the whole time that I have it attached. Nothing good here. Ooh, a couple of expensive amulets. Those are usually worth it. Obviously, I think that mounts like horses should be in. Mounted combat was kind of a cool thing that they added in Skyrim, but I think definitely deserves to be back. They need to bring back spell.
What is this regard?
They do need to bring back being able to make your own spells. Being able to make your own spells and tailor make them to do what you want is a really cool feature in this game and in Oblivion and pretty much I think any of them up to Skyrim. And then in Skyrim they removed it because the effects were too, I guess, complicated to emulate, but I think that's a poor excuse. Because there are plenty of mods that have made the option to craft your own spells. They are not as robust as the old crafting system was, but I would argue that you could probably still pull it off in a pretty good way. I, for the life of me, cannot find this Bosmer.
Why are you here?
What do you want?
What else should there be? I'm trying to think of anything else. I mean, bringing back major skills would be cool. Most of my wants for the next game would be bringing back simple stat things that they took out because they thought they were too complicated.
Can we hurry this up?
On top of that, things that I would like them to add that aren't just being brought back though, that I think. Wait, hold on. Who's this?
I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
That's the lady. That's the lady I need. So let's save really quick. Let's stealth. Wait, can I telekinesis her pockets? I won't be able to cast it with this low stamina. No, I cannot pickpocket with telekinesis. That's none of your business. All right, well.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
This is a tough one. It's hard to get around to actually like getting to sneak on her. Chameleon ring is 10%. Isn't my regular chameleon spell? It's 10% for 30 seconds. What's the ring of surroundings is 20 to 30% for 30 seconds. So it's better than any of my other chameleon attempts that I can make on my own.
You'll get yours, thief.
It's a good thing I saved before I started doing all of this.
Why are you here? What is this regarding, Bosmer?
Incidentally, this would be an easy way to raise my sneak.
I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
Everybody can see me. Where would her room be, I guess?
What do you want?
The guard quarters? No. I guess she would be in the living quarters.
Can we hurry this up? Can we hurry this up?
There are a lot of iron spears in here. And bone mold gear. Those are the darts. Those are the darts.
Can we hurry this up?
The easiest way to do this is... Oh, you know what? The easiest way to do this is just to steal them off of her bed from a distance. Or to let everybody walk away.
What is it, Outlander? Do I know?
Of course, there's fucking 1.5 million dudes paroling this little alleyway. I need a restore fatigue potion. And I want to cast my Ring of Surroundings.
What do you want? What do you want?
Got him. Alright, let's see here. What do they do? They're just really, really strong darts. Other things I'd like to see them add in the next Elder Scrolls, base building. Like I said, I actually enjoyed that in Fallout. I think that base building would be a good addition to the game, even if it's like not a main focus. They dabbled with it a little bit with the homestead in Skyrim. I think if they fully fleshed it out so that you could make a house anywhere, anytime. There are lots and lots of campsite mods for Skyrim that allow you to like set up a campsite that has like a bedroll and stuff. I think an adaptation of that mod. You broke your leg? How did you break your leg? Were you listening to Ed Sheeran again?
Yes, honored guest.
I think you're a thief because you've stolen my
Give him the darts. 2,000 gold. Nice. I'm just raking in the gold at this rate. See your jobs. Got no jobs for you. Try Sugar Lips or Big Halinde in Sidrith Mora, or Gentleman Jim Stacy. Sorry, that's a silly name. In Vivek. But is very choosy who he has work for him. So I need to go to Big Halinde in Sidrith Mora. Go to Sidrith Mora. You'll find Big Halinde in Dirty Muriel's Corner. His names are the greatest things. I climbed a tree up to 25 feet, then fell. I mean, that's a decent enough reason to break your leg. Any particular reason you were climbing the tree, or just for the thrill of it? And if it's just for the thrill of it, I understand. As a child, I used to climb trees all the time, and even at work. I am known to climb things very quickly. Alright, so we need to go to Sidrith Mora.
Greetings.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Let me through. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, I forgot we activated their fucking Spider Centurion.
Yes, honored guest.
The blue plates are nice, but the brown ones seem to last.
What does that mean? I cannot get to Sidrith Mora from here. Let's head back to Balmora and see if maybe it's an option from them.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Saran, I can go to Vivek, but I bet I have to go to Sidrith Mora first. Work for all of the other people first and then get back to him. Can
Welcome,
I
friend. You're nearly a legend around here. Please.
I had bear hugged the tree
greetings.
till 10
How do you
feet, then
do?
actually fell.
Maybe
Doctor
talk?
said I would have died if I hadn't bear hugged the tree.
Hail, friend.
Oh. At least you're not dead.
I must say, I
That's
find you
good.
most interesting.
It would
right
suck
now.
if you died.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, Citrus Mora. Awesome.
I must say, I find
There
you
are a
most
lot of people in
interesting
one
right
room
now.
here. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Wow, I never would have guessed to come all the way out here. I still need to sell my rubies. Was there a Mages Guild person in here?
Welcome, friend. The day is yours. What should we talk about?
I don't know where to begin.
You seem like
it is
very
such an
good
honor
company.
to meet you.
You just sell books, so I bet you won't buy my ruby.
Blessed we are.
I need to find who the actual, like, the crafty... Yeah, you're the crafty dude here. Oh shit, he sells plumes. Show me something? He sells crab meat and hound meat, so I could do the potion thing with him. Oh, he sells cork bulb root. I could buy a shit ton of cork bulb root from him and make some healing potions. Ampule pods. He's got korma root. He's got... Oh shit, I can buy levitation. I can buy all the levitation potion ingredients I need from this guy. Let's see here. I've got enough levitates though, but I do need more restore fatigue potions. My stock is running a bit low, and I'd rather have it all organized into a single stock, if you know what I mean. What am I looking for? Oh, yeah. I need to buy from... Oh, and I'm going to sell... Well, I'm already selling him like $300 worth of stuff, so I won't be able to sell him much else. But let's see here. Crab meat. Hound meat. Offer. Barter. Crab. Hound. Offer. Barter. Crab. Hound. Offer. Pull this down here. Nope. Barter. Crab. Hound. Offer. Barter. Crab. Hound. Offer. Barter. Look on Discord. Oh, and I'm buying him in 10s now instead of 5s. Let's see here. Checking Discord. Alright. Oh yeah, that's a cast. I see you've also got like a cage there or like a case there in the corner. Do you have like a do you have like a pet or something? It reminds me of my friend who used to have a scorpion. Got yourself... Oh, do you have one of those like little one of those little knee scooters? Those caught on really fast. Like, I was surprised. One day somebody just had a knee scooter, and then suddenly like nobody uses crutches anymore because why would I use crutches when I can knee scooter fucking everywhere? It really is a simple thing, because anywhere that you would have to be, you know... Anywhere that you would... the only place that you would really be able to access with crutches that you couldn't access with a knee scooter is stairs. And, like, every public building has to have some way for you to get around with wheels. So, knee scooter. Blue hot rod. Let's see what you got there. Oh shit, it is not... It's not a knee scooter. It's a fucking walker. That's awesome. Hold on. That's great.
An honor, to be sure.
Let's see here. Yeah, I've got 200 of each, so I can, you know, just craft those into some good potions really quick. I might still be over encumbered even after turning all of this into potions. Oh, don't you just love this sound? Oh, that's right. You have a bearded dragon. That's right, because he had the little wings whenever he was shedding. Why is that? Why can't you care for her? Is it the leg thing or what? Yep, even after, like, yeah. So having made all of that, I am now deeply over-encumbered by all of these potions. Look at her, that's so many potions. Okay, hold on. I need to be able to sell something to you. Let's see here. Can I sell you just 31? Holy shit, 31 of these sells for, like, everything that you own. Well, I'm just gonna give you a really good deal on that. And I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with the rest of these. I guess I could just drop them on the floor in front of me here. I can always come back for them. No, not my levitates. I'll drink that one. Can't balance enough to do that crap. Ah. Found it was a him before my leg was broken. Ah, so you can't care for him because you can't balance up enough to do that. I'm just gonna hang on to 10 of the, yeah, I'm gonna hang on to 10 of these right now, which means I need to take about 22. Drop them. There we go. There's like my entire net worth right there on the floor.
Share your thoughts, friend. I enjoy the company.
What the fuck? That was a creepy stereo. Okay, so I need to figure out how this place works. So this is Wolverine Hall, which is... Ooh. I'm living on the edge out here. I had a potion of water walking. I wonder if I still do. So is this a city that is entirely inside? Because if it is, that's cool. Everybody in my family says I'm a real brave dude because I flipped myself over and crawled halfway to the house before someone came to help me. I mean, yeah, that seems pretty fucking... That seems pretty fucking metal to me. Imperial Shrine or... Ooh, here's a door that leads out. So most of Sidrith Mora is inside. But there is a small outside area. This is a cool area. Yeah, and here's, of course, Sidrith Mora. Here's Muriel's Corner Club. Yeah, there's Big Halinde.
Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
We've been hired to fetch a Dispel Potion recipe. We don't usually do business with the Mages Guild, but, Tursamersil wants a recipe for a potion of Dispel Magic. Everyone says that the best alchemist in town is Anis Seloth. You might start looking for the recipe there. When you find it, deliver it straight to a person in Wolverine Hall. I like it, like a training dummy. This area is cool. I like this. What's weird was I immediately tried to wiggle my toes to figure out if I was paralyzed or not, and almost cried when my toes moved. My brain told them to. I mean, that's a decent starting point, is figure out what works and what doesn't. It's amazing how, like, if I had to think about it, I don't think I would be able to, like, do it, but then simultaneously, like, Like, I don't think if I were in that situation, like I had fallen from a building or fallen from a place, I don't think I would be able to recover quickly. I don't believe I would. But I also believe that I can probably do a lot more than I think I can. So, I'm kind of stuck in a halfway between... Been playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 nonstop lately. Really want those skills and submissions. What missions? I've never played Dragon Ball Xenoverse, so... You're gonna have to, like, if you would need to explain that for me. Where is this person I'm looking for? Oh, there's a fighters guild. I don't think I'm on the best terms with the fighters guild right now because I'm a thief, but, you know. I have a scratchy part in my throat. Hold on. Oh, hey, look, there's a flag. So thankful that someone came before I tried to get up the stairs that led to my front door. Yeah, no, that would be a bad time. Have you ever broken a bone in your body before this, or is this your first time breaking a bone? Because I've never broken a bone. He's recently arrived from Cyrodiil. You'll likely find him inspecting the grounds at Ebonheart. Wait, is that who I need? Who am I trying to go after? Anis Seleth.
Yes.
Nope. First time. Yeah, I don't envy people who have broken bones. My brother broke a bone when we were kids. And my brother broke a bone when he and I were kids, and oh, there's an entire city that's not just the keep. And they all live in these mushrooms. That's cool. But my brother broke a bone, and he did not fare well.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
I don't disturb you. You're just standing there. And I've had plenty of friends who have broken bones who describe it as like one of the worst feelings in their life.
Won't take long.
I've never broken a bone, and I've fallen out of a 2-story window before. I still didn't break any bones, and yet somehow, like, I'm still, like, I was about to say boneless, but that makes no sense. I'm not boneless. I have bones. But, I don't know. It's just one of those things. Who am I going after again? I always forget names. Anis Seleth.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
This is a cool... Oh, that's cool looking. I'm gonna cough again. I don't know why, but I've just got a really bad tickle in my throat. Sidrith Mora is a cool place. Like, every single time I visit one of these new areas, like, every single town has a different motif. It's great. Ankle was turned, and I broke lower leg bones. I had to practice what I call extreme chiropractic. Please tell me you didn't try to turn your own leg around. I know my brother... So my brother broke both of his forearm bones, the tibia and the fibula. He broke the tibia and the fibula. And had to get them repaired, and had to, and he broke them both. They were clean fractures, which was nice. But they broke. Oh, whoa! This is a big building. This has to be like the house building, right? Yeah, Tel Naga Great Hall. But they literally had to pull his forearm, like it was laying up on top of the other bones, and they had to take his forearm, grab it, pull it out, reset it on top of the other bones before they could actually put the cast on him. Hello, lady. See here, do you know anything about my target? Okay. Master Neloth's Wizard Tower. Wait, is Neloth? The Counselor Mage Lord, Master Neloth's Wizard Tower. Is Neloth who I'm after? That name sounds familiar. Anis Seloth. Okay,
There's
so
something
similar.
not right about you. Maybe you should go.
Oh, you don't like me that much. Now you like me. Let's see here. No, doctors did that while I was drugged. Said later my body fights them druggy medicines I was awake through. Process just didn't hurt as bad because of drugs. Yeah, I think my brother was out whenever they fixed his arm, but I don't remember. I'd need to ask him again. That big black butt chin. That's not a butt chin. That's her. Those are her lips. Her chin's down here. Latest rumors: Imperial Cult, My Trade, Sidrith Mora services. Someone in particular. If you're not Telvanni or Telvanni retainers, you only need Arngoth, Prefect of Hospitality at the Gateway, Merchant Inn and Air. Why? Look at the Council Hall for Telvanni mouths. Felisa Uzen, Garoth Bada. Specimen for the Council Mage Lords and Delis Arven, some clerk. I'm gonna cough again. This is the worst. My chest hurts now. Am I a funny boy? You can be. You can also be a bit much sometimes. But I think that accounts for most everybody. People just kind of casually talk about there being a Thieves Guild boss in town, like that's not something crazy to talk about. Like, I am just gonna have to go door to door like I always do. Maybe one of these buildings. Oh, these are slaves, aren't they?
Yes?
And you're selling the slaves. Don't like that. I checked out this building. I checked out all of these stands, I think. Yeah, it's not here. Got a good microphone so you don't sound bad? That's the first step. Though I know that there are several people that I know who have gotten pretty popular, even with a shitty microphone. Like Sips from the Yogscast had a terrible, terrible microphone for so long. He still got popular. He still got really popular. He just didn't. I'm gonna check the apothecary one last time. Was
What,
this?
Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
No. I don't know who I'm looking for. Like, I don't know where to find them. was given a name, but that's it. The best alchemist in Sidrith Mora is Anis Seleth. Big Halindi thinks I can find a recipe in Anis Seleth's shop. So he runs a shop, or they run a shop. I don't know their gender.
Be quick and many.
So I'm looking for a building that has a sign because shops have signs. Singing, believe it or not, I'm pretty good, but not with recording with sucky mics. Ah. That makes a bit more sense. Have I checked out this building? It had a sign. Ah, here we go. Anis Seleth. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in here. Good scuba pipe. As opposed to any of those shitty bad scuba pipes. Wait. You actually have to have a pipe to drink skooma in this game? Or can you smoke skooma to get a different effect? Ooh, Master's Mortar and Pestle. Master's Retort. Which means I can drop off my journeyman versions of both of those things. Are there any other, Now that I've increased the quality of my wares, I almost wonder if there's any more in here,
Make it quick, Bosmer.
Be here. Master's Alembic, Master's Calcinator. Can I see those from up here? I can. And I'm in stealth from here. Let's see here. Let's get telekinesis. Let's save. Yoink. Yeah, still stealth from here. Save one last time. Haha! Got it. Okay, let's drop the rest of this shit off at this guy's house. I now have a full set of master's tools for crafting ingredients. I'll just give him this journeyman stuff as a consolation prize. It's no big deal. Later. She got a notification that said, hope is a disguise for despair from something called anime. Oh, what? Let me read that again. I just got a notification that said hope is a disguise for despair from something called anime. Do you just have an app on your phone called anime? This is a really I love this town. This is so cool. The only time that you ever saw anything that looked remotely like this in like Oblivion or Skyrim. First off, you never saw something like this in Skyrim. Maybe in the Dragonborn DLC. I never played it. But like you never saw anything like this in Oblivion until the Sheogorath DLC. The Shimmering Isles DLC. Oh, hey, Paranoia. Also, I owe Paranoia DJ an apology. I said that Trigger Happy Havoc was not the first game. I was thinking of the Despair Girls, which is a like first or third person shooter. And so I saw Trigger Happy, and I assumed that it was actually the second game. It was not. It was in fact the correct game. He did send me game 1 of Danganronpa, and I will be playing it sometime soon. To Scamaril. You should be in here somewhere, right?
I find myself in days yours. Please what shall we talk about?
Potion recipe. Here it is. Okay, and now I
Welcome.
head back
If you wish to
to...
talk.
Now I head back to the Thieves Guild.
Please, by all means.
It is Phoenix Wright, but in high school, like it's a school where
listening.
everybody that's in the school is the #1 best something. And so, like in the first game, you have like the number one bodybuilder or the #1 high school whatever. And I think the main character is like the #1 detective or something like that. And the whole idea is that somebody is going around other kids are killing the other kids to try and be the last one that survives, because if they survive, they can leave the school. And they don't have like any memory of what's going on before they got to the school, I think. Or I don't know if that started in the first game or not, but the whole idea is that the whole idea behind the entire like story of the game is you're trying to, if you can prove that somebody did it, like if you can prove that somebody killed the other person, that person gets executed. Do you have any other jobs for me? One of our customers wants a Grand Master's retort. They're not usually for sale. When they are, they're a bit too pricey for most people. I've heard that Birwin, the trader in Telmora, is selling one, but you can get it for a special discount if you're careful. There may be a few others here and there. Bring me in any Grandmaster's retort and I'll pay you well for it. So I need to head to Telmora. Alright, where is Telmora? There's not a Silt Strider out here, is there? I don't think there was a Silt Strider to get out here. I teleported using the Mages Guild. I mean, the Silt Striders, you have to basically go from point to point to point. Yeah, let's see here. There's some boats down here. I can check out the boats. Alright, do either of these boats take me to places that I can go to, like Telmora? Travel. Telmora, there it is.
Yes, Outlander, what do you want?
Oh, that's cool. So all the ports are like these giant wooden trees. This is like an entire other game. I think it was Bruin, who they said had the master, Grandmaster's retort. There it is. I also see an enchanted shield there. Okay, so first things first. Ring of surroundings. Second things second. Telekinesis. Yoink. Feather shield. Ooh. Alright, see you later. Have you almost beaten the game yet? No, I've mostly been doing side content. If I wanted to quote-unquote beat the game, I would need to start doing story stuff, but I've been doing the Thieves Guild. As far as the Thieves Guild quest line, I don't know. I'm probably getting close. I've been playing it for a while. This is not the... Where's the person that gets me off of these boats? Oh, is it you? Do I need to talk to you? Yeah, you're who I travel with. And I need to head back to Sadrith Mora. That was silly. I like that. Another thing that's different in this game in comparison to other games, I'm gonna keep doing that. Like Skyrim, I'm gonna keep doing this, is the variety of areas. Like Skyrim, every single area you visit, to an extent, there are 2 like large stone city areas, and that's cool. But like you don't get this shit in Skyrim. You get Wooden Town or you get Stone Keep. Those are the 2 types of places you get in Skyrim. Grandmaster's Retort. Yeah, here it is. Got 200 gold.
How delightful. Welcome.
No, like the Elder Scrolls games are not really ones that you play to beat. You play them because there's a lot to do in them. Like, yes, you can probably beat this game pretty quickly if all I did was play the main storyline, but I've been doing side content like the entire game. I can go and do a main like quest line or something if you wanted me to. I just haven't. Here. That's a ooh, and it's a light shield too, which means I actually can use it effectively.
I'm listening.
Oh look, it's got little notches on it, like people that you've killed. No kiss Sugar Lips for me. Sugar Lips is out of quests for me, so I don't really go see her that often anymore.
I'm listening.
I needed to get into the Mages Guild really quick. One of my ferrets is being an asshole.
A pleasure to meet you.
Wolverine Hall is an interesting place. Like all of the guilds being inside just one building.
In pleasant company, please share your thoughts.
I don't like those 2 being right next to each other. Let's see here. You're out of gold, aren't you? Yeah, because I sold you those potions.
An honor, to be sure.
Yes, honored guest.
Well, let's pick up all of my potions, which is going to over-encumber me. Let's go to Amulet of Recall. Recall back to here. And then how much does the feather do? 20 points? That's really not enough. Hey, Pixel. You wanna be on stream? You okay? Walking kind of weird. Everything all right, buddy? Here, we're gonna switch over to the main screen really quick. There we go. Oh, hold on. The webcam's still on delay. Properties, not properties. I need filters. There we go. Here he is. He just woke up from a nap. I've been cleaning their cage today, so they've been out and about in the apartment, and he has been enjoying his freedom. I think he and Slinky took a nap, but he's the first one to wake up. So here he is, my little baby. Look how fucking chill he is right now. Like, he is so tired. What? Look at that majestic creature. Alright, I'll put you down. And we'll get back to the game. Alright, I'm over encumbered. Let's drop a bunch of these restore fatigue potions on the ground, and then I can cast feather from here.
Share your thoughts, friend. I enjoy the company.
Let's barter with you, because you've got 800. I'll sell you a stack of 31.
Good friend, this is an honor.
Oh, that was too many. There we go. Just had to recast my spell.
Hail, friend.
I need to be able
You're
to
in
get
good company, friend.
I need to get
Welcome.
Feather as an actual like
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
we're not going to Sugar Lips right now. We are going to the alchemy place so that I can sell a bunch of these potions. I like this feather shield, but I wish that the feather spell lasted longer. See here, just kind of going through my potions and making sure that I've got good ones. Why no Sugar Lips? Because I have no reason to go to that side of town. I'm just in Balmora to stop by, sell my stuff, and head back out to Sidrith Mora. I have wares to sell, and then I must leave. It's a simple process. Okay, that Chitin Tower shield that I don't need anymore, and I'm going to hang on to all of my amulets and stuff, because I might be able to get them enchanted at some point. I don't need that many. Oh, right, he doesn't buy them anyway, doesn't matter. Dwarven Spear. And that's good for now. Sugar Lips is a mutated fairy that ate radioactive sugar. More like ate moon sugar.
You flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
Moon sugar would
An
be a
honor,
more
to be
accurate
sure.
a more accurate word you're looking for
Hail,
there.
friend. This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
Okay, so I currently have, see here, 32 of my really good restore health potions. I kind of need to figure out what potions I need to be carrying on me, what
You're
ones I
in
need to
good
sell, because
company,
I've got a
friend.
lot of potions that I don't use right now.
Welcome.
But, you know, I haven't been in a whole lot of combat scenarios lately just because I've been doing nothing but selling potions and sneaking. So having things like my restore health potions and restore magicka potions haven't been that useful. That does not necessarily mean that they are useless potions, though. It just means that they haven't been useful in my current endeavors. Because I've still got, like, a bunch of restore potions and cheap restore magicka potions. Like, I've got a lot of the restore potions. And a lot of, like, apprentice lockpicks and stuff that I just don't need to be carrying around. And I don't want to get rid of some of these because, well, this chameleon one's useless. I need to sell it. His mom ate Sloth from the Goonies. Oh, Sloth from the Goonies poop. How does that work? I'm not talking about the actual eating of poop. That's pretty much straightforward. How does eating Sloth's poop turn you into a Khajiit? That's my concern. Where does that work? How does that work? Actually, I just need to go to one of the random, like, regular sellers. Need to rest my lower back. It's starting to hurt. Ah. What was I doing? Oh. Oh. Yes,
Wealth
sleeper.
beyond measure, Outlander.
I've already run into like 12 sleepers. When fart is heard, a dog widens its eyes and backs down. Listen, buddy, nothing you have said in like the last 30 minutes have made sense. As much as I would like to continue carrying this Heather around, I can find Heather anywhere that I want. Orma Cuddle has water walking and water breathing, which is, I guess, okay, but not really worth it. These guys need to go. Scrib Jelly does a lot of really good stuff, so I'll hang on to it for now. Oh shit, Scuttle does Heather. Okay, Scuttle can also do Feather. Stoneflower, restore strength, fortify magic, and fortify personality. Not really worth it. Oh shit, I can see all of the I just realized I can start seeing all of the actual ingredients things now. I couldn't see the last ones before. Oh, comberries also reflect. Oh, and rubies can feather too, but why would I ever waste that on them? Donald Trump has been using spray on tan abundantly for 30 years. Yes. True statement. Let's see what any of the other ingredients that they have at the Mages Guild do for me. Good lord, like every other person is a fucking sleeper for the Kimono Tong.
I'm very
Not Kimono
happy
Tong,
to
but
make acquaintance.
for the Nerevarine
Welcome.
cult.
If you wish to talk.
Or the 6th house. I think the Nerevarine
Hail,
cult and the 6th
friend.
house are two different groups. I actually
I
think they
must
hate
say,
each
I
other.
find you most interesting right now. Please go ahead.
The light, green, dispel, coneberries reflect. I already knew that. Diamonds reflect and detect key, but why would I waste money on a diamond? Pearls dispel and resist common disease. Korma cuddle, fresh fiber. Hound meat can reflect. That's kind of disturbing, but cool. Heather, feathers. Let's see here. Drain health, restore strength, fire shield. Swift swim or water walking. Restore intelligence, fortify speed with shalk resin. So nothing necessarily interesting about your ingredients. Goodbye.
May you walk on warm sands.
The Sadrith Mora area, their
I
Honor
must say,
to
I
be
find you
sure.
most interesting
dude has
right now. Please go
good
ahead.
ingredients. So let's see here, because I know he has cork bulb root, which restores health, and he's also got cork bulb root, which I can use to restore health. He's got everything needed for flying, and he's got fatigue potions. He's got racer plumes, and he's got trama root, which can be used to make levitation potions. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Bam 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 bam. What is love? This is exactly what you guys came here for. Just me very shittily singing What is Love by who even made that song? Who made that song? Who did this to you? So now if I'm going to fight a fighting guy, that's totally the word I'm looking for here. Good job, Paladin. If I go to fight a mage, I can just use a reflect potion and I can reflect damage back at people.
Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
Let's see here.
Welcome,
Let's go do the main quest line.
What should we talk about?
Let's go do the
How
main quest line. You're the teleporter, right? Yeah.
Welcome.
Actually, I don't even need to use you. I'll just, see here. I've got an amulet of recall that takes me straight to Balmora. I think I need to be in Balmora. What was the thing? Okay, summon Scamp. You know, I'm just gonna go talk to Caius anyway and see what he has to say about this whole situation.
Greetings and salutations.
Caius
You're in good
Kosades will help
company,
me.
friend. Welcome.
I don't. Is there something I...
Hello, Caius. I've thought it over, and I want you to interview 3 informants in Vivek City concerning the Nerevarine and the 6th house. First, I want you to speak with, I don't know about you, but I found What Is Love very first time you streamed Morrowind, and I was like, and I was there. Gets really close. Your ear whispers, "Sugar Lips Baby," in a 1950s African American voice. You found What Is Love the first time I streamed because of Sugar Lips. Okay. That sentence was all over the place. First, I want you to speak with name, a Khajiit Thieves Guild operative. Second, I want you to speak with name, an Argonian in the Morag tongue. Finally, I want you to speak with name, a temple priestess. Here, I've written the details down, so you won't forget. And here are 200 drakes for bribes and other expenses. I don't think I need to do bribes, but we're headed to Vivek.
Is there something I can do for you?
Other expenses is correct, though, because we will be using, Actually, can we... I think... Which way would be faster? Would it be faster to teleport with the Mages Guild? Or would it be faster to Siltstrider? Can I Siltstrider straight from here? I mean, if I can't Siltstrider straight from here, then it'll definitely be cheaper to go from the Mages Guild.
Where would you like to go?
Vivek is 19 gold pieces via Siltstrider. No, it was not. You need glasses on your glasses. Those are called bifocals. And Benjamin Franklin invented them. He also had a slew of STDs, so...
Oh, greetings. How do you do?
I mean, I guess
I
right
have
on,
a
man.
feeling you and I are about to become very close.
Welcome, friend. The day is yours. What shall we talk
Wait, no,
about?
you're not who I need to talk to. I can travel with you to Vivek for 10 gold. Aha. Mages Guild pays off again.
Welcome, Bosmer. It would be a pleasure to speak with you.
Well, that's a shame that I won't be speaking much then, because I gotta get going. I'm tired. This is a very nice looking area. But for a second I was about to say, I
If
like your
you're
plumage,
here
dude,
for
and that's his
trouble,
helmet.
You'll get more than you bargained for.
Anything I can do for you?
Guild of Fighters. Smith. Every time I sing Dream On, I have to have someone kick me in the balls. That's like any time you try to sing Take On Me as well. Okay, let's see here. Return compound. Telvanni are the Telvanni, Halalu, and St. Olm's Canton's temple priests, clerks, and ordains are in the Hall of Wisdom and the Hall of Justice. Some fighters live and train in the arena. That's not what I need. Gentlemen, I heard he frequents a bookseller's place called the Foreign Quarter. A bookseller's place in the Foreign Quarter.
What brings you here, friend?
Is there a book somewhere in here? There's a smith.
Sarah?
And over here, there's a smith. I really do need to rest and meditate on what I've learned. In fact, let's do that really quick. Intelligence boost. I need more willpower. And strength will always get us more carrying weight. I'm level 27. Wow.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
Gonna go, but might be able to play Risk of Rain 2 the day after tomorrow. All right. Day after tomorrow is what? Friday? I will be available Friday morning, but I won't be available to play any games unless you're talking about like in the morning, because I have work starting at 4 on Friday, which means I need to leave my house at around like 3 or 3:15. And yeah, I've got work then, so as Chicken's Day. Oh, because Friday, fried chicken. I can put jokes together. I'm good at math. That math? That's not math. Who am I looking for again? An Argonian. Okay. Thieves Guild operative in St. Olms speak with Hula, the Argonian, in the Foreign Quarter. Oh shit! It says at the Black Shalk Corner Club. Okay, so I can just talk to the people. I'm not gonna bother going back into the Mages Guild now.
When you can ride?
To Vivek.
Why walk when you can ride?
Where is Vivek? There it is. You wake up at 4 a.m. every morning? Well, then if you're up in the morning, we can probably play some game. And maybe you will be not bad, and you'll actually like grab items without me prompting you to. Which one of these is the Foreign Quarter again? I'm currently on it. This is the Foreign Quarter. So there's an Argonian in the Foreign Quarter in a corner club that I need to talk to. There's somebody in St. Olms who's an agent of the Thieves Guild. And then there was one last person that I didn't remember the name of. How does any of this work? Oh, and you're still like, but that's fine. The upper waist works.
Strange.
Can't wait to do that parkour again. Oh yeah, because currently that's the only way to finish the game right now, so yeah. Hopefully next time you'll have a better time of it with either having like a Hopo wing or something similar. I actually fell far enough to hurt myself there. Upper waist works. So that heads to the upper waist works. This is the Black Shalk Corner Club. Found it. Finally. Fuck.
Mathera, what is this regard?
So there's an Argonian here.
What is it? What do you want?
Let's see here. travel together. Oh, I can actually choose to travel together with this guy. That's kind of interesting. Welcome. I welcome you as the friend of my friend, Farlorn, but I wish to go to my friend's bookstore. These troublesome fools are in my way. I have tried to persuade them, but they hate my race, and I fear they will be violent. Perhaps if you speak with them, be careful and be ready. Travel together. Jobassa's Rare Books. Will you travel with me to Jobassa's Rare Books? We leave the door to the 4 1/4 Wasteworks, turn right, west, continue down the hall and across the atrium on the same level. Then follow the opposite corridor west on the other side of the atrium all the way to Jabassa's door. Let's warn you, unless these troublesome fools are persuaded to behave like civilized beings, there may be a fight. There may be fighting and killing if we try to travel together. You should wait here for now. Troublesome fools. Sight of a free Argonian offends these racist thugs. I wish I would tarnish my Morag tongue honor to slay them, and I don't want to trouble my friend Saras Gomis by fighting in his club. But I must go to my friend's bookstore where we can talk in peace. If you haven't any way with words, perhaps you can talk with them. If you have any way with money, they might be bought. Otherwise, I fear there must be bloodshed.
Outlander.
Shut up and butt out, Outlander. It's the filthy lizard we're talking to, not you. Prepare to be persuaded. An Argonian, and I don't like it, but I'll leave it alone. Fine, it's just a filthy lizard anyway, nothing to get upset about. We'll leave him alone. Go on, get out before we change our minds. Later.
Greetings.
Are we ready to travel together? Yes. Thank you. Bossie's Rare Books.
Is there something I can do for you?
Lego. Let's see here. Get the local map up.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Where are you going?
I'm bored. I'm bored, so I came back. Well, welcome back. Here's Jobasha's Rare Books. Yes, thank you very much. We should be free from distraction here. Now, I said I'd tell you about the Nerevarine cult, so you can report back to Caius. And I don't know of any 6th house cult, but I can tell you what I do know. To understand the Nerevarine cult, you must understand the history of the Ashlanders. Never means something very different. Nerevar means something very different to the Ashlanders from what he means to the Dunmer of the Great Houses. You should also know about the persecution of the Nerevarine and the legacy of the false incarnate, or the Nerevarine cult, is at the For the Nerevarine cult is at the heart of the ancient conflict between the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Great House Dunmer. Here is a summary for Caius, but ask your questions and I'll answer in detail. I don't have a single idea what this game is about. Making stupid comments. So I'll give you just a quick, I'll give you the cliff notes of what's happened so far in the main plot. We showed up to the island of Vardenfell, which is off the mainland of Morrowind. We arrived as a prisoner, and we were given orders to find a man named Caius Kosades in Balmora. We traveled to Balmora, found Caius, and from there, we found out that he is in fact working for the Emperor under the banner of the Blades, who are the Emperor's not so secret military group that are specific to him. They're the spec ops of the Imperial Army. He contracted us into the Blades and is requiring us to help him find out information on two different things called the Nerevarine cult and the 6th house cult. There are 5 houses in the Morrowind game. There are 5 houses in the Morrowind in Morrowind that are represented as the Great Houses, but there was apparently a 6th house that got destroyed as traitors a long time ago because they summoned Mehrunes Dagon, And a guy named Nerevar, who was the hero of the Dunmer, saved their land from Mehrunes Dagon and has been enshrined as somebody known as the Nerevar. And it is said that somebody is going to eventually return as the reincarnation of Nerevar to save the Dunmer again, known as the Nerevarine. Basically Jesus. The Sixth House cult is a cult of people who claim to be the original Sixth House that I believe do not want the Nerevarine back. That's what I understand so far. But let's click on some buttons and see what we want. Gave you a summary for Caius. Feel free to read it, of course. History of the Ashlanders. In the first era, the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Dunmer clans were much alike. But after the first council and the formation of the Great Houses, Ashlanders have been steadily forced into the poorest and most hostile lands. Now the nomadic tribes look to the prophesied return of Nerevar for a restoration of their ancient rites and religious traditions. Kinda? So we talked about Ashlanders. The Ashlanders hate the House Dunmer, who have become soft and who have abandoned traditional ancestor worship for the gods of the tribunal. And the Ashlanders hate Outlanders, who invaded and stole their land and forced them to live as a subject people. A reborn Nerevar who could drive out the Outlander invaders, destroy the false worship of the tribunal, and restore the pure traditions of life and faith of the nomads would be a very popular hero of the Ashlanders. The Great Houses. In modern times, Morrowind is ruled by 5 great houses. House Halalu, House Redoran, House Telvanni, House Indoril, and House Dress. Great Houses culture is partly defined by its roots in ancient Dunmer tribal clans, and partly by later imperial influence from other Western cultures. The Great Houses culture is only one of the native Dunmer cultures of Morrowind. The other native culture, the Ashlander culture, is a nomadic barbarian culture largely untouched by imperial influences. Kinda, this game has ties to other things, but yeah, basically it's its own thing. Means something very different the Ashlanders from what he means by the Dunmer Great Houses. You should also know about the persecution of the Nerevarine. Persecution of the Nerevarine and the legacy of the false incarnate. The temple treats the Nerevarine prophecy as heresy, and the temple imprisons and executes heretics unless prevented by imperial law. But since the Nerevarine cult is hostile to the Empire does not interfere with temple prosecution when the temple persecutes the cult. Ashlanders hate the temple, and particularly the Ordinators, for their ruthless treatment of Nerevarine cultists. Hey, Dervik, welcome out to the stream. We are just, I'm going through the main quest right now, and learning about the Nerevarine, the Ashlanders, all this stuff, the false incarnates next. The past, some have claimed to be the reincarnated Nerevar. The most recent is known as Peakstar, a figure of legend among the Wastes tribes for the last 30 years. The temple says the false incarnates disprove the prophecies, since the false incarnates fail and come to nothing. But the mystical Nerevarine cult glorifies rather than shirks from contradictions, citing the appearance of failed incarnates as certain proof of Nerevar's coming rebirth. Yeah, everyone hates everyone. That's exactly the plot. I'm gonna try to do fan art, but don't expect it because I got to use my hot new ride to get there. See here. What else have I? Nerevarine cult. We've already talked about them. We've talked about the Ashlanders. Okay, so the only thing that I haven't heard about him was the Sixth House. I've never heard of such a thing. House Dagoth was the Sixth House. But in the War of the First Council, they betrayed the other great houses and were destroyed for their treason. But I've never heard of anyone worshipping them. Dagoth the ancient head of House Dagoth, is the devil of the tribunal faith. But I have never heard of anyone worshipping him either. So I'm basically rooting out devil worshippers and finding out if I'm Jesus or not. That's one thing done. So who else can I talk to? Racist thugs. Thieves Guild operative in St. Ohms. In St. Ohms. So I need to find him next. But yeah, the general plot to Morrowind is everyone hates everyone. Could be using this as a good chance to be training my my illusion. Oh yeah, and I stole a shield. That was really nice. I guess I could be drinking a I could drink a fatigue potion to make my life easier. Let's see here. Why do you have... I assume you don't actually have a pea jar. I assume you're lying about that. But in case you're not, no, I do not want to see your pea jar. Illusion up to 48. This is arena. I suppose having the world map open so I can see which placement I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to the one straight down this way. Oh shit, there's just a floating rock. How do you get onto the floating rock? I mean, I could levitate up there, but... Well, you're not an ordinator. I think they might be an ordinator, but whatever. No, this is the Vivek Temple. I need St. Ohms, which I think is this block right here. Yeah. I don't need to be in the temple right now. Though there is a priestess I need to talk to eventually. Are you the guy that I need to talk to? Airyanya. So not you. This is a weird setup in comparison to the last setup. Drew fan art of me before the break. And it's on Discord. Let me check Discord. It's loading. Yeah, that's just a bottle.
Go ahead.
The temptation was too real. Is that actually a pee bottle? Why do you have a pee bottle?
I'm listening.
There's an Argonian. The Haunted Manor. If I'm going to be in a haunted manor, I need to have full fatigue. Spooky Haunted Manor. Here's the thing, though. Haunted manors only work when they're actually haunted, and his bottle tastes like lemonade. Okay, so it's just lemonade. Wait, is this all the haunted manor is? Is just this one room? It's a small manor. Oh, I can't get through this door. Something tells me I'm not supposed to be here right now. I'm still in the haunted manor. Haunted manor. This place looks awful lived in to be haunted.
What's this all about?
Who are you? Why are you in the basement of this haunted manor?
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
Who are any of you people? I take precautions to ensure that I am not found easily. I see I will have to take more precautions. What can I do for you? So all of these people just live in the basement of the haunted manor. What is going on here? Yeah, seriously, no. This is the haunted manor, and it's just...
You may speak.
I don't get paid to answer questions. Goodbye. Who are you? What are you doing here? He's from House Halalu. This is strange. I guess maybe there's a quest line tied to all this, and I haven't activated the quest line yet, but I don't know. All I know is for a haunted manor, like, it is one floor of, like, kind of spooky cobwebs, and the rest of it is just a regular house. I cannot find this person. Let's try one floor down, I guess. It just said that he was in St. Olms. That's all I know about this guy, is that the guy that I'm looking for is that he's in St. Olms somewhere.
How can I help, Outlander? Move along. Nope, not here either. By the three. now. We're watching you.
I'm not scum. I'm wood
Is
wood
there
elf.
something I can do for you?
Like your distant cousin or something.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Okay, so it wasn't in any of those buildings. Check the bottom floor again. This is the side that
Go
I checked.
ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Yeah, this is the side that I checked. Need to go back around to the other side. Let's see what's on the other side. Nope. 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 Alright, I don't know where I'm looking for. And I'm starting to get a headache, so that's a good sign. Is this the area that I've already... Yeah, this is the Tanners and the whatevers. I need to find the floor up from here. Oh shit, there's more floor. There's like mid-level. There's like mid-level places there as well.
Is there something you need?
Wasteworks that heads into the top. That's also the Wasteworks, and then around the side is the last. Oh, are there even houses on this side? Yeah. I swear, I have been everywhere in this area, and I haven't seen a single fucking Argonian. I'm pissed. I feel like it should have been so much easier to find this guy. But I have been incapable of doing so.
Outlander.
Is there something I can do for you?
No, no, there isn't. Check the fucking temple. Maybe he's in the fucking temple for some reason. Nope. None of the doors will open, which means he's not in the temple. All right, I'm going to double check. This is North 1. It's got a regular dude in it. It's got a wooden door that I can't open. Or that at least is owned, and I'll get in trouble if I try to open it. This is the Ingling Manor, which granted I didn't check all the way through, but I figured my target would not be in a fucking manor.
Strength is a virtue, friend.
Speak up.
Yep, not in here. Okay, so I checked those two rooms. On to the next two. This is South 1, which has her in it. Across the street from her is the temple, which I have been in.
You may speak.
This is North 2.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Which just has her in it. And then this is the Haunted Manor, which I already went through the Haunted Manor. What am I missing here? Speak with Adar, a Khajiit Thieves Guild operative in St. Olms. Yeah, because here's St. Olms. So I'm in St. Olms now. I know that much for sure. But I gotta...
Ah, yes.
Apparently still
What
need to
is
find
it,
my fucking
Lord
target.
Sarah?
That sneak, she'll be here in St. Olms somewhere. Although, if the heat's on, she may be parading. She may not be parading around the public. Ask around. Perhaps someone has seen her. Of course, fucking nobody's seen her. None of you are helpful.
May the wind be on your back.
Bosmer? From where do you hail?
None of you are helpful.
Yes, Outland.
Maybe the guy in the haunted mansion will be helpful. Why are you here? I don't know where else to look. Like, I'm half expecting to find her for some reason, like in a corner somewhere.
What is this regarding?
But, like, nobody on this floor fucking knows where she is. Wasn't there an Argo, or not an Argonian, but a Khajiit living on the first floor or something?
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
I just stand still. Perhaps someone has seen her.
Friend.
Is it because you don't like me enough? I get you to like me more. Nope. This is the worst kind of quest line. Like, I know she's here, I just need to find who would fucking know where she is. Maybe you, sir? Nope.
Is there something you need?
Maybe the Ordinator? She's a sneak and a thief. I don't like her one bit. She's probably hiding from the taxman I've seen around here. What is your trade? General merchant.
Is there something I can do for you?
Is there
Who's the
something I
tax
can do for
trader?
you?
Who's the taxman? General merchant. You look like a taxman.
Go ahead.
I'm looking for a friend of mine. Female Khajiit named Adamir. Do you know where I can find her? Her name is Adamir. She's a Khajiit. Do you know where I could find her? Excuse me, I'm busy. Sorry to bother you.
3 gods.
Yes, Outlander.
One true. What do you want?
For some reason, I just can't seem to remember. Okay, I know Adamir. And if I know Adamir, she'll be staying out of sight as long as that census and excise agent is lurking around. Probably down in the underworks. Look for trapdoors down in the canal works level. Hold on, how do I get to the canal works level? There we go, canal works. Trapdoor in the canal works level. Oh shit, they rats down here. Finally getting somewhere, that's good. Oh. Resist poison, eh? Cure poison and resist poison are actually both pretty useful. Let's see here. I think I see her like way the fuck over there. Oh boy. Oh, now I gotta get out of the water somehow. I'm going to guess I can get up right here. Nope. Why am I stuck? Keep getting stuck on logs and I can't get up. Can I just levitate out of here? Fuck it, I'll just levitate out of here. There's my target, I think. Hello. Great, so Kaya says to you, speak to Adamir, and you have done this thing. You are speaking with Adamir, but Adamir will not talk to you about Nerevarine or Sixth House Cult. Because why? Because Adamir is, at the moment, very distracted by a nice census and excise agent who also wants to speak with her. You do not know this. There are collectors in the Empire's taxes and tariffs, and the Emperor has outlawed trade in many things, like Dwemer artifacts and ebony, and census the excise agent, and a census and excise agent will enjoy being a pest around such things. Several reasons, a census and excise agent is not Adamir's favorite person. You want Adamir to help you make the bad agent go away, then we will tell you things.
One day to you, friend.
Alright, so off we go. Turn that off. I cannot turn the levitate off. I just have to levitate it out. My acrobatics increased to 62. I can jump with the best of them now. Alright, so we need to go find the census officer and make the bad man go away. Hopefully with our words, if not with our bow. Crossbow. Time to make the bad... Yes. I don't need to talk to you. I need to talk to the bad man who's up here. Yes, she just took a gondola to the mainland. What a disappointment, but thank you for your time. I was just heading back to the mainland myself. Anyway, maybe I'll run into her there.
Greetings.
Alright, I made the bad man go away. Hello, rat. I'll hit you eventually. There we go. And when I do, you will die. I just have ludicrously low stamina right now. Or fatigue. Fatigue. Hello. Indeed. Enemy. Okay, so 6 health cult. This is what I know about. This is what it knows about because it is about smuggling. Some smart smugglers are suddenly too busy for their old clients because they have a new employer, the 6th House, who pays very well. But what do they smuggle now? Adamir doesn't know, because they are very secret. And this is odd, because these smugglers are always loud and bragging. And now they hush up like fat-bellied kitties full of sweetmeats. Smuggling is a big business. The Empire says we can't trade skooma, moon sugar, ebony, Dwemer artifacts, exotic Dunmer weapons and armor, and slaves. So, smugglers trade these things. Smugglers also smuggle grief, sheen, and sujama to avoid imperial tax. And now the 6th House hires smugglers, though what they smuggle, Adamir cannot say. Adamir knows nothing about the Nerevarine, but Adamir is happy to tell you that too, if it makes Caius happy. Ask away, friend Fanlorn. So, that's really what I needed from you, was just to know about the 6th House cult. That they're smuggling stuff. Alright, I'm gonna call it there, because I am very tired and I need to finish cleaning up my ferret's cage. But we will be back another day with... Oh no. Come on, game. There we go. And we will be back another day with more to play. Until then, I've been Paladin Null. This has been Morrowind. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.